talking about Venus, planet Venus in the 8th house. So what planet Venus does in the 8th house? How beneficial it is? What is the importance of Venus in the 8th house? So today we'll be talking about some aspects which are not specified in the books, which are not talked more often as per the astrological aspects. So let's get started. So Venus. What is planet Venus? First of all, let's talk about this. Planet Venus, everybody knows, most of you know that it's the planet of luxuries, it's the planet of comforts, it's the planet of liquid money, the romantic relationships, love, comforts, even comforts in love matters. So this is what, briefly what Venus is all about. Now what is 8th house? 8th house is a house of death, sex, rebirth, something new is about to start, something will end and something new will start. That is 8th house in brief. Now what's going to happen when Venus, planet Venus, enters the 8th house? 8th house is a house of mystical sciences, occult, tantra, all the hidden aspect, all the unknown facts of the universe that you're not aware of, all the mysteries. So when planet Venus enters the 8th house, what happens? This person with planet Venus in the 8th house will have a very secretive personality, that is for sure. Because 8th house is a house of secrets also. So this person will have a very secretive personality. Now secretive personality does not always mean negative. There can be several aspects in today's times that, if you keep them secret or within yourself or with yourself, a lot of peace and calmness can be created in the surrounding. Okay? That is one aspect of it. Or maybe you can be a very great detective. You can take up an occupation of mystical sciences. Writing about deep sciences, researchers, scientists. These are the professions. Astrology, deep astrology, occult, tantrism in a positive way, healing occupations. Everything comes under the 8th house category. So that means when planet Venus enters the 8th house, it will benefit you in these occupations. You will gain money, you will gain wealth through these occupations. That is for sure. Another very important aspect of Venus which people don't mostly talk about is that when 8th house we say is a house of death and rebirth, that means when Venus enters it, Venus is not just about money. Venus is also called Sanjeevani. When you say Sanjeevani means that it's going to save you from sudden mishaps, it's going to save you from sudden accidents, or when your life is about to end. Sometimes it's written in the horoscopes that a sudden life ending is written there, but then you will be saved. So because Sanjeevani is something that maybe your life is about to end, but then you're going to get another life. So Venus in the 8th house acts as that particular medicine which will get you back from the deathbed. So that's a very beneficial position as far as Venus in the 8th house is concerned. Now of course 8th house has its own negative aspects also. So in this case, a person, when I say Venus is all about love relationships, romantic relationships, and your relationship with your partner. Now here Venus becomes very possessive. A person with Venus in the 8th house will be a very possessive person. The relationships will not be just for fun or no casual relationships. It's going to be very serious. In fact, the partner is going to be a bit jealous also. And jealousy will be one of the aspects of Venus in the 8th house. So this is one negative aspect. Over possessiveness can be a negative aspect. Possessiveness, of course, is okay, but over possessiveness can be one of the aspects with Venus in the 8th house. Okay. Now that does not mean the person is bad. It's just that one of the traits of the 8th houses will definitely reflect on this. Now Venus is all about vehicles, it's all about cars, it's all about luxurious things. So this person will be definitely a reserved person, would love to travel in the luxurious places, will not want to be traveling or staying in a place where there's a lot of crowd. No, this person will be secretively traveling to the best of places, because peace and calmness is one thing that this person will be hunting for all the time. Okay, this person is going to be extremely calculative when it comes to money matters. This person knows how to go about or how to conduct the business in a correct manner, in a very straightforward manner. Money, luxuries will be coming to this person. And of course, one thing very important about Venus in the 8th house is that in this particular theory, on this particular equation, money will start flowing even after the marriage. In fact, money will start flowing after marriage, and it's advisable that Venus in the 8th house should not marry before 25 years of age. It's always better to marry late rather than to marry before 25 years of age. And money will start, actual money will start pouring after the person gets married. Okay, so Venus, otherwise the negative aspect again is it makes you a lazy person. If you were extremely active before, and if you energize your Venus in the 8th house, it will make you extremely lazy. You will not want to do work which demands extra physical energies. You would want that, I should sit in a luxurious place, in a nice place, in an expensive place where you have the best of service available, and you have people working for you, under you, and you're just doing the topmost decision making things, and you're just running the show, but the people are there under you to run the show, which needs a lot of hard work and physical work. Maybe running around or field works is not the work of Venus in the 8th house. Venus generally also doesn't want to do any hard work. It wants to do the work which demands less hard work but more profits. That is Venus. And of course, Venus is going to make you greedy. Venus is going to make you somebody who always wants extra in life. They are the ones, these people are the ones who are never satisfied, because the moment you get satisfied, you will stop desiring for things, you will stop working towards those things. So of course, you can take this as a negative aspect, you can take this as a positive aspect, also depends on you how you take it. But definitely you will become a little selfish person, you will become a greedy person with this kind of placement. You would not want to share your things with, people around. The close ones, of course, you would want to share, but not with everyone. You will actually make that boundary all around you. Okay, so Venus in the love matters, like I said, it's possessiveness, but of course in the love matters, Venus out here is looking for very serious bed pleasures, because I said it's a house of sex also. So here Venus is looking for extremely serious, no nonsense bed pleasures. That simply means that you're looking for a partner because you are like that. You're wanting a partner who is secretive as far as the relationship is concerned, or the private moments of you as a couple are concerned. So here Venus will be a very serious Venus, no flirting, no throwing the charms here and there. No, it's very direct, that if you want to be in the relationship with this person, you have to be very sincere, you have to be completely no nonsense. That is one thing. Okay, so Venus has so many things to talk about. I mean, I can talk about Venus for really long, but then I don't want to make long videos. The idea is to just make you aware of the most important points about any planetary position in a particular house, which are not generally talked about. Okay, you will find so many other things on YouTube or on Google, but few things that come through personal experiences and consultations, other things that I am sharing on YouTube with you when it comes to any of the videos. Okay, so yes, please take Venus as one of the beneficial positions till some extent in the 8th house, and if you energize Venus here, it's going to just work in a racing manner for you, which is extremely good. But then just keep a close eye and try to control on the greedy aspect that I talked about, because the moment Venus is activated in the 8th house, you are going to get extremely greedy. You're going to make money, but then at the same time you'll be very calculative, which is good also, but then the mental peace and the calmness is definitely going to get destroyed once Venus starts racing in the 8th house, because then it wants everything best available. Okay, you'll be wearing a lot of gemstones, you'll be wearing a lot of jewelry, you'll be loving diamonds, more than gold. You'll be loving diamonds when Venus is actually activated. You will be getting the best of and out here, one thing very important while just talking, I remembered that out here you may not wear the best of clothes, because see, Venus is all about glamour, they say, but then when it enters the 8th house, you would not concentrate or even think about wearing glamorous clothes or going to the beauty parlors or the spas or anything. But then of course you will be spending a lot of money when it comes to jewelry, when it comes to your vehicles, cars. You'll be traveling in the best of vehicles available, whether it's the transportation, the public vehicles. You will be in the best public vehicles if needed. Otherwise you'll be having the best of cars with you. You will suddenly start loving cars. You will suddenly start loving luxurious top model cars when Venus gets activated in the 8th house. When I mean activated means that if it's in a low degree, if you energize it and get into a powerful degree as per the astrological aspects, you will start gaining all these benefits through Venus in the 8th house. Okay, so you will be spending money on good watches. You will be spending money on things which are more conducted towards your work of the 8th house. Like if you're a scientist, you may love to spend on expensive books all of a sudden, in astrology, in occult, in anything that I just specified, all these occupations of 8th house. You'll be spending a lot of money in this as far as concerned, but no glamour aspect of Venus are going to be shining here in this house. No, this is not the house for glamour when Venus is concerned. Okay, so that's about it that I wanted to talk about planet Venus with all of you, and I hope this video helps you in it's actually understanding what Venus in 8th house is all about. So thank you very much for watching the video. I'll see you next week with another topic like always. Till then, goodbye.